Hello guys, welcome to Luxury Travel Agency. Today we are going to talk about why you should choose New York City instead of Paris. I'm gonna give you some real facts that makes New York better than Paris for your family and for you. You told me that you really like skylines and buildings, and actually in New York is a jungle of buildings. You will find a lot of beautiful and tallest buildings. We have actually that New York has the biggest building in the Americas is the One World Trade Center that was built in like next to the 911 Memorial. That building basically is taller than the Eiffel Tower in Paris, and there you can go to the rooftop and you will see the entire city and center of Manhattan. That will be an amazing experience. There you will see the Central Park. That actually I can tell you that the Central Park is better than the Lourdes Park in Paris. You will find actually it's the biggest natural park in America and I think in the world. Also, I have that New York is more interesting than Paris because in New York you will find more things to do. You have theaters, you have the State of Liberty, you have Central Park, you will have Manhattan, you have Brooklyn, a lot of places you can visit. And I think that you won't have time to visit all of them. And actually, basically talking about State of Liberty, that state street is actually, I think that is as famous as the Eiffel Tower because I have a curious fact. The architect of the State of Liberty was the same architect of the Eiffel Tower, which is Gustav Eiffel. So that's something interesting. Another fact that I know that you will like is that the language in America is English. So basically, English is less difficult than French because and actually you will find a lot of Latin people living in the U.S. and specific in New York. So the language won't be an obstacle for you. Instead of if you go to Paris, you will find the obstacle of French. That is a little bit difficult than English, and you won't find basically the same amount of Latin living in there. Finally, I'm gonna give you some other places where you can go and where you cannot go, okay? And the other place I want to tell you is Times Square. Times Square is like the most lighting and beautiful place at night in New York. Everyone goes there, takes pictures. You will find a lot of advertising, brands, everything's magical there. Another place you told me that you like aviation, we have the Intrepid Sea Air and Space Museum, where you find a lot of planes, a lot of history of America, and also you will find Concorde, which you know was the fastest plane in the world in the 90s and 80s. And finally, like I'm gonna suggest you that you shouldn't go to New Broad Town, which is the worst town in New York. Is the most dangerous. Is in the top crime in the U.S. So you shouldn't go there for your safety. I really hope you choose New York instead of Paris. I know that that will be an amazing experience that you will be there. And also I hope that you buy with luxury agency so you will have a discount if you choose New York, obviously. So have a great day.